Welcome everybody to another episode of Personal Injury Talk SA. With me again today is my good friend Mr. Nwakumutlaloga.
Thank you, Mr. Nell, and thank you for inviting me again. Mr. Nell, in your practice, what are your experiences about people that have claimed directly from the RAF?
Well, the most prominent experience that we have are the fact that these matters are undersettled. In other words, what that means is that the victims get far less than what the true value of those claims are. And it's purely because the attorney obviously puts a lot more effort into the matter because they are mindful of the fact that there might be a potential claim against them if they don't do their best. So undersettlement is definitely the primary concern that any direct plaintiff should have. The other problem that we see these people encounter are that the Road Accident Fund expects them to source their own documentation, having to go to the police stations, going to the hospitals to source medical records in order to build the claim to allow the Road Accident Fund to consider and decide whether or not that person should have a claim. And that's where the attorney fulfills a very important role, because they do all of that on behalf of the plaintiff. My concern is usually these direct plaintiffs lose interest in the matter, and more often than not they just leave it, and some of them are very seriously injured and they should get compensation. So again, my advice would be for people in that position to make the call, get in touch, do your research, get to the right attorneys, because you will not be disappointed. These attorneys know what they're doing, and they will make sure that you get the compensation that you should, having regard to all the relevant information.
Well, okay. I appreciate your time, Mr. Nell. Thank you very much for your help.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Award-winning law firm Hartnell Incorporated has made a name for itself as one of the leaders in personal injury claims, and specifically claims against the Road Accident Fund and medical negligence cases. Hartnell Incorporated, the personal injury lawyers.